Hello, my friends. This is Kat here with Kat's Cosmic Compass. I wanted to talk to you guys today about the energies that are going on for the next 2 weeks. Just recently, we had a new moon in Pisces, and that brings new beginnings to us. And Pisces represents our intuition, our connection to the spirit realm, our dreams. It's a water sign. It is ruled by Neptune, the sea of the gods, and it is the last sign of the zodiac, so it completes out the zodiac circle. So it's a very intuitive sign. That's where our new moon is, and there are a lot of new beginnings going on right now. We currently have ended a cycle of, I think it was 8 years Chiron was in. Pisces just finished there, and now it started in Aries, and we also have Uranus starting a new cycle, and yeah, just a lot of new cycles. So brand new energies going on right now. So this particular new moon is extra special. So right now is the energetic new year, and in the ancient cultures, they used to celebrate New Year on the very first new moon before the before the spring equinox. So that is on the 21st, and this is the first new moon was yesterday. So that would have been the energetic new year. So happy energetic new year to everybody. It is a great time for manifestation. This energetic new year has been extra special. Currently, the lineup of the sky, there is Neptune in Pisces, and that is in its home sign. So Neptune takes about, what was it, 14 years to get around one sign. So it spends 14 years in each sign. It's currently in its home sign of Pisces. Neptune is the mastery of illusion, the power of your imagination, being very imaginative. It's very dreamlike and quantum-esque. It has mystic qualities. It's the planet of idealism and spiritualism. It connects us to the spirit realm. It's a subconscious world and our hidden masteries that we didn't even know we had. Our intuition and our clairvoyance is connected with Neptune. So it is very powerful right now in its home sign of Pisces, which means the energy for all of that, the intuition and your clairvoyancy, your being emotional and imaginative, is going to be emphasized like tenfold because it's at its home sign. So currently in the sky, we have Neptune in its home sign of Pisces and the sun right in line, like right on top of it in Pisces. So that is bringing light and accentuating, brightening all of those characteristics. So that's what we had going on there. Then the moon came over and made a new moon yesterday. So it came across in front of Neptune and the sun, and then we had our new moon. So all three of them were perfectly aligned, which is very significant, and I'll get to that in a moment. At the same moment that the moon became in line with Neptune and the sun, Uranus entered into the sign of Taurus. So this is very significant as well. I'm going to go over that in a series of other videos I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little series on all the planets, all the signs, and kind of some very significant conjunctions coming up. So, and all the houses. So going forward together in my videos, we can, you guys can learn as I go and know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. So anyway, that moves. So that is a big energetic shift. So we are feeling all these new energies. It's super powerful right now, especially where we are in a time of awakening as like a whole collective. So we have the sun coming over, we have Uranus entering into Taurus, and then over in Pisces, we had that big shift I was talking about, or the lineup with the sun, the moon, and Neptune. Now, at the moment that this moon crossed over the sun and then Neptune, Ancient cultures believe it unlocks a portal from the seen to the unseen. So essentially, it opened up this gate of energy from our thought to our reality. So from the seen to the unseen, the vibration to the thing. And it's super potent energy with imagination, and we're very supportive with where Saturn is in the sky in its home sign of Capricorn, saying we're here to help you bring your thoughts, your imagination down here to this realm of reality on the real world. So it's very powerful time for manifestation. With this energetic shift that's happened the next few days, it's very, very potent energy for manifestation. So I recommend everyone getting like a notebook just for manifestations. I have one I use on all my new moons. And to sit with yourself and take a few deep breaths and, maybe meditate from the place of what do I want in my life, or what do I want my life to look like in the next 7 years. Typically we do 1 year, we do a year too, but where Uranus is entering into Taurus, it will be in there for 7 years. Taurus is over, like this very earth sign, it's over our land and our money and our relationship to those. This is going to be very significant in our manifestation of how we have our money. So that's why we want to look forward for 7 years with this portal opening at the same time that Uranus is entering in there. We can ask for whatever we want it to look like throughout this journey with it. So first you want to do is think about what you want your life to look like whatever you want to do, where you want to be, what you want to do for your career, where you want your family to look like, what does that look like? And then you're going to sit with yourself and say, okay, now how does that feel? Like, what does it feel like to be at that place, in that home, with those people? And sit and really imagine it and focus on your mind's eye and think about it. And then from that place of feeling, you want to sit down with your notebook and notepad and ask the universe for these things. So write it down and bring that thought and that imagination into the real world with your thoughts. So you're going to put it on paper. And just watch like how your life unfolds and the things that you manifest over this next 7 years in this transitional period. It's super, super powerful time in our life, especially where Neptune is only in its sign for, it's in a sign for 14 full years. So it takes a long time for it to go all the way around the full zodiac, and it's very likely, depending on anything's possible, but it's very unlikely that we, especially myself, will ever see this again in my lifetime, that it comes back around, because it takes 14 years in each sign, and there's 12 zodiac signs. So manifest away with the energy portal, how it's open. It's really important that over the next few days we keep a mindful awareness on our thoughts, and we want to keep them in a very positive and just a good place, because where this portal is open and our thoughts are becoming our reality, and it's making that manifest bigger, just more intently. You have to remember it works on both sides of things. So you want to focus on the positive and the goodness and the wonderful things, because we want those to manifest tenfold, not the crappy stuff. Because if you are focused on that, that's what you're going to get back. The next month, we are in a trial period. So we have all of this stuff going on with what we want in our lives. And at the same time, we have Mercury went retrograde yesterday as well. So that's another energetic shift that happened. Mercury went retrograde, and it's not a horrible retrograde, so don't panic, everyone. Mercury gets a really bad rap. Granted, a lot of shit goes wrong when it retrogrades, but this time around, it's just review so Chiron is an asteroid that rules healing, and it just finished a period of healing within Pisces. It's now in Aries, so we're about to start a healing process of the self and self-identity. So that's the next 7-year journey that we have as a collective. We just finished in Pisces, and Mercury began retrograde, so it stationed retrograde at the 29th degree, which there's 30 degrees in each sign. They call that the critical degree in astrology. It's the last degree of completion. 29th degree in the 29th, or sorry, in the 29th degree in the last sign of the zodiac. So the last degree of the last sign. And now it's traveling backwards through and revisiting where it already has of these places in Mercury, or these places of Pisces in the sky that are going to revisit to make sure that we really have learned and healed and let go of whatever it was that internally was holding us back. So the universe knows no lie. Like, you can't cheat the universe. You can talk all day and say, oh yeah, I don't care about that anymore. I'm over it. You know, it's not a big deal. But it knows how you feel. So we're gonna be tested on how we react to situations that could possibly come up in the next little bit, just to see if we really are over it. So the next month, be very mindful, and you want to be very honest with yourself and the people around you, because everyone is going to be like super connected to their intuition, and like little lie detectors running around wondering what's going on, or knowing what people are saying. They're going to know right away if you're full of shit or not. So there's a lot of energetic stuff going on. We are changing vibrationally. Like, we have to be able to be in this spot, let everything go to make room for our new vibration in the 5th dimension. So as we expand and go through this ascension, let's see. Okay, so we want to make sure that we ensure we're honest as we're going through this ascension in the next couple months, because we will be reviewed on that. Now, one other little thing I forgot to mention that I just think is interesting, that's pointing at how significant this time is in our existence that we chose to be here, is this new moon that just happened was the last of a series of 5 consecutive new moons at 15 degrees of the sign. And then we have a full moon coming up in Libra, I believe, and that is going to be the last of 5 consecutive full moons at the 0 degree. So I don't know, synchronicity is a thing, and I feel like that's the universe's way of like pointing to this time, drawing attention to it, saying, hey, this is a significant time in our astrological skies, wanting us to pay attention to that and be mindful of what we're going through. So I'm really excited to see how things change and how we grow and manifest over the next little bit. So keep your guys' eyes open. I'm going to be releasing a set of videos coming out here, like I said, of all the signs, all the different planets, the houses and the aspects, kind of give you a rundown of each one individually and what they mean. And that way, when we're going through my videos, talking about what's going on in the sky, you understand the words I'm using, because it literally is like learning a new language. So we can kind of go over that together. I think that'd be fun. So I appreciate all of your love and support. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.